again, the Miami Car Mom, coming at you today from Ford of Kendall, and I'm going to do a super nice walk around tour here around this new 2021 Platinum Ford Explorer. And I have here with me Alex Garrido. He's one of the top product knowledge experts here at Ford of Kendall, and he's going to help you do this super cool walk around tour. We're going to go over some of the most important features for a mom, and also just the general features on the vehicle. So Alex, how's it going?
Amazing, how are you?
Good, doing well. So first, let's go over a little bit on the design of the car. So, I mean, from the front, you can see the grille with the Ford emblem, super nice with some chrome accents and the nice sporty lines on the top of the car. Anything you want to add to the front?
Well, on this particular vehicle, by it being in the Platinum, you're going to have the forward-facing camera, you're going to have the sensors to help you park, and also has the adaptive cruise control and the collision warning.
Awesome. Super important features for a mother, especially with the collision warning.
Yeah.
So coming around this way, this one does have some nice 21-inch rims. And something I forgot to mention, we just did the tour on the Lincoln Aviator that you'll see. And this is the Ford, the closest vehicle on the Ford lineup to that Lincoln Aviator. And this is a Platinum, so it's super loaded and has some really nice features inside as well. So we're gonna come over here. Also, like the Aviator, it has the nice black mirrors with the nice black trim here, adding to that sporty look on the car.
Yes.
So I think it fits both women and men.
It also has a blind spot awareness.
Yep, super important.
So
See?
these little things light up when you have somebody in your blind spot to let you know that you can't cut over, because sometimes you can't look behind. So this is going to give you another way for the vehicle to alert you if anything else is in the way.
Awesome. Very important feature also, definitely. So coming in here, these are, here you go. You see this is a full leather interior. So this is real leather on this one. All the ones, even the lower version, you can get with some type of leather, but this is the luxury leather. So very nice. I was very impressed. So coming in here, super comfortable seating as well. You also get the digital dash,
Yes,
fully digital, super nice dash as well. And here again, you have a 12-inch LCD display. Looks more like an iPad compared to the Navigator. That's a wider look.
Correct.
And it's still super clean here. You do have, instead of the piano keys, it's a knob that you twist and switch gears on. Very nice, clean, easy to use as well. I figured it out in 2 seconds, so if I can figure it out, all of you can too. And you also do have the drive modes as well.
Yes,
which drive modes does this one have? Excite, slippery?
Well, it has a slight, the slippery, the snow. So like if you're doing a road trip or something to the mountains, you can go up there. You're not going to have an issue with traction. You're not going to have anything with, yeah, exactly.
Slipping in the snow.
Exactly. And sand, you can go to the beach.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right around the sand dunes, guys. So, and this one here, you have the USB and the micro USB, which Alex did point out charges your phone much faster.
On the micro.
On the micro one versus the regular USB. And you also do have like one of those little, I call them cigarette lighters in the old cars.
Oh,
What do you
12
call
volt,
those things?
12 volt source.
12 volt. There
Yeah,
we go.
12 volt source.
Okay, so you have that. And this one does also come with a wireless charger here for the phone.
So you can put the phone there.
Charging. The car's not on right now.
Right, but you see where in the front of the center console here,
Yep.
you'll be able to see it.
And it charges right there. This is also another nice area for your phone.
Exactly.
Love that one. And here you have some nice cup holders as well. Nice size. Nice storage as well over in here. Inside the center console, it has a good amount of space. And you have a little tray here as well to put the smaller stuff on the top. So that's that for the front of the car. Anything else you want to mention safety
actually,
feature-wise?
this particular vehicle, by it being the Platinum, is going to have the massaging seats, heated and cooled seats as well.
Awesome.
It's going to have the full digital and electric positioning
On the steering.
on the steering wheel. It also has the memory group on the seats. So, for example, if your husband or your other half drives, you don't have to worry about repositioning all your mirrors and stuff like that.
Awesome. And also pointing out that it does have, I know that Lincoln has Revel, but the Ford has the Bang & Olufsen sound system on this Platinum. And that's a super nice luxury sound system as well.
Absolutely.
And Alex mentioned it sounds great. So other than that, you also get some standard safety features I think I wanted Alex to go over that are super important for a mom or a woman or anybody essentially driving this car in Miami, especially
My
with
fear
Miami
has
drivers.
always been to leave my child in the car or forget about my child. Ford is equipped now, or the Ford lineup, meaning it could be a Ford, it could be a Lincoln product. For example, it will give you an alert as you turn off the vehicle to check the seats behind you. It'll give you a visual alert, it'll start chiming just for you to be able to make sure you do that. The other thing I like about this vehicle is, do we have something called Ford Pass? So Ford Pass, what Ford Pass does is, you can actually unlock and lock the vehicle from your phone. So for example, this is my wife's car, which is the Mach-E, the electric vehicle. I can unlock, lock, and start the vehicle.
Remotely, which is nice also when you have kids. You could start the vehicle about 10 or 15 minutes before
Absolutely.
you get in the morning, so
And you
the
get
car's not scorching
the
hot.
climate, yeah, the temperature right in the cockpit. The other thing it does is, for example, on this vehicle, on all Ford products, this is key.
Yep.
Okay.
Another super important safety.
You don't have to
feature.
worry about breaking the window. Baby got in the car, they locked the door, I can't get in. Oh my God, what do I do? Nothing on the Ford lineup. You can actually put a code. We can customize the code to make sure it's something that you can remember.
Remember, yeah. I
And you're
always
able to-
change that.
Exactly.
Yep.
So,
But it's happened before. I've locked myself, stuff in the car. Thankfully, never my children. But it's super easy. I don't even have to have my key, and I come grab things from the car all the time.
Absolutely.
Super important with kids. I know I have friends that it's happened to, and unfortunately, at that time, they didn't have a Ford or Lincoln. Now they do.
I do.
But when they didn't, they did have to call a locksmith and get their kid out of the car.
Absolutely.
So you always have to. It's better to be safe than sorry, and Ford does offer that awesome feature.
so we want to show you the back of the car. It's going to be easier for the camera if we open up the back, and then you guys sitting behind us so you can see it. We point it out to you.
Yep.
So you can actually, so we can walk through all the cool stuff. So when I was talking to Karen was telling me that, she was pointing out that this is so key for a mom, is these latches that they have on the back of these seats. So you can have up to 4 car seats forward facing, okay, and to be able to latch to the back.
Yep.
To make sure the babies are safe, okay?
And you could also have 4 rear-facing car seats with the lower tether anchors as well. On this one, if it did have a bench, you do have that 5th position seat in the middle as well. But this one does have the nice captain's chairs. And super easy electric.
No fighting for the
Yep.
stroller and whatnot. If for a road trip, Orlando. This is not gonna go all the way down because it has the seats, the floor mats.
Yeah, on there. Sorry.
Yeah. So we
forgot
also,
to take
yeah,
those
we
off.
forgot. We also have this extra storage.
Down there,
Okay.
and it's good to be able to hide it, because sometimes, since this is an open SUV, you can't really hide what's in the 3rd row. But when you want to put something in there, moms, especially with all the things you have, you could hide some things in there.
Absolutely. And the spare tire is also in there.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, good to
Okay.
know.
So we have another 12-volt source.
Oh, okay.
So if you have like a cooler or something like that when you're going on a road trip, super comfortable. Has a bunch of power points.
And then it's also electric to put back up the
Yes,
seats.
ma'am.
So.
You push the button, and then since right now I only push the one side. So now let's say this is the left side.
There we go. So they both come up automatically the
I
same
do.
way they went down.
Well, the thing is also you got to make sure that your headrest comes up. The
Yeah.
reason why they give you a separate option is because of blind spot.
Yeah.
So you want to be able to keep an eye. So when you're driving, you're not driving with a child or anything. You can actually pull this down, and then it tucks away. The moment the babies or anybody sits in the back, you want to put this up in case if you have a
For
rear
safety.
collision.
Yeah. Awesome.
Okay, so it's super easy to work, manipulate.
That's a great
Okay.
pointer.
The other thing that we're going to talk about is the entrance of the vehicle. On the Platinum, you're going to have this sunshade,
Yep.
which is great for babies.
Yep.
The other thing is, like what we're talking about, you push the button and you're able to slide this forward to be able to access the rear.
And if you see, I'll get in like I did on the Aviator. Still super easy. Getting in and out of the 3rd row. We still have the mat, sorry, that we didn't put in, guys. But I'm still comfortable here. And like I said, really easy for me, myself, to close the seat. And I actually have a good amount of space, and I feel really comfortable the same. Since this one doesn't have the bench seat, you also actually have a little bit more comfort being in the 3rd row, because there's all this open space here.
We can
you
also
could
move
stretch
these
your
up.
legs. Yep, that's the other cool
We can
feature.
also move these back and forth depending on the size of the person
Yeah.
riding
And
the vehicle.
depending, if you have nobody in the 3rd row, it's definitely worth pushing these all the way back so that your kids have more space and less ability to access the front row with their feet, because they
You
do
also,
love that.
to be able to climb out, or you can grab this to make sure you don't have any non-stick, and then you don't slide and hurt yourself when you
Whoop.
come out.
Sorry, Chris. So let me get out to show you guys how easy that is as well. Here we go. Not too crazy. Thank you. So very easy to put back and easy to get in the 3rd row, like we said. So now I think we're gonna come at you so you could see how it looks with some car seats installed. And you guys could see how easy it is to get them in and out of the car. So thanks, guys, we'll be back. Hey guys, we're back. Me and Alex here. So I did want to show you guys on this car installing the car seats. I didn't really show it in the Aviator, but look how easy this is with the bottom anchor right there. So it's gonna clip in there, which it's already clipped. Once I tie the other side, we're gonna tighten it. So sorry. Okay, so we're here. This is clipped in. Very easy process. You can tighten it here very easily if you see here. And this seat's good to go. Sturdy, nicely locked in here. Can't go anywhere.
And it's at the right angle.
Yeah,
It gives
exactly.
yeah.
And it's balanced, which you see on the other side. And then, so that's for my rear-facing car seat. And I do have a forward-facing car seat over on this side. So this is the one for my older daughter. So when it's a forward-facing car seat, I do it with the seat belt and then with the back latch, which you guys could see is installed right there. It was really easy to go ahead and do that as well. And again, you still have back latches on all these seats that you could install additional car seats if you're, you know, what's it called, the carpool mom, or you have a lot of kids. So lots of options available here. One other thing, Alex and I did want to mention, if you have somebody in the second or third row,
Correct.
That is using the seatbelt to secure themselves, whether that's on the car seat or they don't use a harness and they're actually just strapped in with a seatbelt, it detects that there's somebody in the second and third row. And if they take their seatbelt off, it's going to send you an alert on the dash, like a red X in the position of the seat, that the person took the seatbelt off. Super important as a mom, and super important even if you're not a mom, with passengers in the back seat, whether it's a kid or an adult. So
Absolutely.
that's another super important feature. Okay, so getting to the end of our walk around, but here we go. So one thing I also did want to mention, same as the Aviator, you do get that automatic lock for child safety for the doors and the back windows. Super important, so that your kids can't open the door or the window while you're driving. So that's a very good safety feature and much easier than the way it used to be, that you used to have to come in here to the door and put your key and twist and turn. So now Alex is going to talk about one of the main features that I'm so used to that I didn't even mention on this car or the Aviator. So go ahead and go over that.
So what's cool about the new Ford lineup is, for example, there's key fobs. You know, where do we do before this? So basically what we're doing is you put this in your purse, your pocket, however you're doing it, and now you can carry your baby. You can do what you got to do to be able to, you know, secure your child. They have little, like,
Lines, yeah.
things that are printed on the door handle itself that has a little lock symbol. So if you push it with your finger here, it will lock the vehicle, or like this, it will unlock the vehicle. This will happen on all 4 doors.
Yeah.
So it's super cool.
Very easy to get in and out. You also do have on this one, just like the Aviator, that hands-free liftgate that you open the trunk with your foot. That's available on certain models of the Explorer, pretty much from the mid lineup.
Yep.
So I think we're pretty much done with our tour. You're good. If you guys have any questions, reach out to me or come by Ford of Kendall and meet with Alex. He'll be happy to help you guys and to give you a more detailed tour of hopefully your next vehicle being the Explorer or any other Ford on our lineup. So we hope to see you guys soon. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.